Hi guys, and welcome to this new fun video. In this video I will be making a wall hanging through crocheting, and I designed it myself. Where do I start with this? Well, maybe let's first unpack this package that just arrived, because I already started on the wall hanging, but then I had to stop because I didn't have enough yarn at all, so I had to order a lot more, and it does take quite a while to arrive every time I order from Hobby. Well, it's not really anything new because I just ordered some more versions of the same color that I already had. Like this color. And this is a very expensive yarn. Like, I was really underestimating this project because this will be a very pricey project, and I'll probably have to calm down a little bit after this project with buying new yarn because it can be very expensive. I think in total I've spent on this yarn is almost like 100 euros just for wall hanging. So that's insane. If I would even want to sell the wall hanging, I would probably have to ask about 1,000 euros or something. The white, we need a lot of white, so I ordered a lot of white. This is what I have so far. It's about 1/5 done, and I think maybe in 2 or 3 weeks, I hope 2 weeks, it will already be done because it goes quite quickly. I really love working with different colors and doing graphs. It's one of my favorite things when it comes to crochet. So I'll have a lot of fun working on this. It's also super soft. The yarn is incredibly soft. It was also very expensive, so it better be soft. Although I'm not going to wear it, I don't know what I'll do with it. I'm thinking of hanging it up on a wall, but I already have another wall hanging that I also want to hang up on the wall, and I guess I'll see where it ends up. I drew the graph myself. I first drew it in Procreate. Oh my god, and I haven't even talked about the most essential part of this project. So let's go back into time. I had a dream. I don't know what this was about, but at one point I was at a store and I saw a super cool wall hanging, and then I got up and I really wanted to make that wall hanging based on what I dreamt, so I designed it based on what I saw in my dream, which is like a very cool concept in my opinion. I think it's already also kind of inspired by this, which I was probably inspired by because I saw this before I went to bed, and then I had the dream of the wall hanging. So I think that's a really nice touch to add to the video, like my project is inspired by my dream. It looks exactly like how I saw it in my dream. The graph that I did actually is a bit different than what I'm doing here, because the graph is a little bit wider, but when I did my chains and I started my project, I actually didn't have enough chains, so I just ended up cutting some parts from the side so that it does fit in this width. I hope it's clear what I'm saying. So what I'm doing isn't exactly like what I drew in the graph, but it's definitely very much based on that graph. Well, I think I've been rambling enough for now. I hope I said everything that I wanted to say, because I already forgot the most essential part of this video, which is that it was based on a dream. But yeah, let's continue working on this super cool wall hanging. I'm so excited to see how it will turn out. Look at our dinner. It looks really good. I'm going to stop for today, but I started with one of the cows here, and I'm here on the graph, but I've been crocheting for about 3 hours now, and I'm getting a bit tired of all the YouTube videos. Why is she so cute? Hey. Okay, hi guys, I have been crocheting for a while on the wall hanging and I'm almost halfway. I want to show you what I have so far. This is what I have so far, and I started the cow. You can almost see it's a cow. Later on in this project I'll also need to use more colors, so that will be kind of annoying because the yarn keeps dangling. I wanted to show the background because the back, this is how the back looks like. Not too pretty, but I'm trying my best to not waste too much yarn. I also did a previous wall hanging project and I made a video about it over on my YouTube channel, but then I did double crochets and now I'm doing single crochet, so it's a bit less blocky. You can definitely check out that video as well if you'd like. And with that video I published the graph that I used, but for this video I was thinking maybe something similar, but the problem is that the graph from the previous video, I've put that on my web shop for free, but I'm not allowed to have a web shop anymore. I also made a video explaining why I'm not allowed to have a web shop anymore.
She has fallen. Baby. Baby big stretch. Ow, sigh.
Okay, so for this voiceover portion of the video, I want to talk about dreams and my experience with dreams. I promise this will be very interesting. At least it's very interesting to me. It's probably one of my special interests, dreams, just because I have such a special experience with dreaming. So, first of all, lately I've been having sleep paralysis more often, and it has been quite creepy because lately when I have sleep paralysis, sometimes I hear someone coming up the stairs and I know it's not Mona, which is my cat, and I don't know, it's just so creepy. While I know that it's not real, like every time I have sleep paralysis and I'm seeing or hearing things, I in the moment know that it's not real, but it's still kind of creepy. Especially because I can't move, and oftentimes I think that I see that I'm moving, but at the same time I also feel that I'm still laying down on my cushion, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's one part of dreaming that isn't very nice about my experience, but over the past few years I've been having very vivid lucid dreams. So first of all, well, it isn't first of all because I already talked about the sleep paralysis, but I had a dream about buying this wall hanging, or maybe it was like a carpet or something. I don't know what it was, but I really remember, I can see it in front of me when I saw it in my dream, and it was like, oh, I need to buy this. This is so cute. And I've had this with other items as well. When I want to buy something in my dream and then I wake up and I'm like, what if I make it? But then later on, I suddenly realized that it's actually kind of a crap idea. I once had a dream about buying a super fun pair of pants, but then when I woke up and thought about it more, it actually was kind of an ugly pants and also really hard to make. So I decided to ditch that idea, but I really hope in the future I have more dreams in which I see items that I can also create in real life, because my dreams are so vivid, and sometimes when I see in my dream it's more clear than what I see in real life, if you know what I mean. And I've also made like music in my dream with just thinking and imagining music, and it always sounds so good. I really don't know how to explain this. This might all sound kind of crazy if you don't have vivid dreams, but maybe I can find some people who can relate, because I don't know how it comes that my dreams are so, it's like such a crazy experience. I think I also had like outer body experiences in the past. And one thing I want to talk about, which is very fun to me but also kind of frustrating, is when I dream, I realize that I'm dreaming and I want to like make a video about it and send it to myself in the awakened world, but it never works out, of course. Like, I even dreamt about putting a video file on my Google Drive folder and then hoping I would be able to see it when I wake up in my Google Drive on my laptop. I know that sounds super silly, but I dream about that a lot. I even have dreamt that I'm video calling Evert, who is my boyfriend, in real life to like show what all the crazy stuff I'm seeing in my dream. And maybe it's a bit interesting because it's such a weird focus of mine of like, I have this big dream, pun not intended, that I can share what I'm seeing and hearing in my dream with the people I know in real life. I know it's very nice that it's like a personal experience, but I would love to share it. And also, I mean, I'm a YouTuber, so I would love to also share it with people online. I know that sounds very, maybe a bit annoying, but yeah, I'm just so fascinated with the thought of dreams. And for the past, I think, year, I've just been obsessing over wanting to share what I'm seeing in my dreams with the real life. But of course, it has never worked out. Like, I have so many stupid dreams of me being like, oh, now I'm dreaming, I'm gonna make a video about it and send it to myself when I'm awake, like my awakened self. And yeah, of course, that never works out. And then I'm always super sad because another, maybe a bit of a stupid thing, is I also vlog in my dreams sometimes. And sometimes I have very, very good content of like insane things that I'm seeing. And I'm like, oh yeah, I really need to share this with people. And I know I should be just happy with the fact that I can experience this on my own, and that it's a very personal experience. But you know, I want to share it with my friends, and I don't know, it's also a bit frustrating to me. But I don't know if anyone can relate, but like my dreams have kind of escalated a bit in being super self-aware. Like when I'm dreaming, I almost always know that I'm dreaming, and I really think about it in a weird way during that time. Like, I don't know, I just wanted to talk about this in my video. Yeah, I hope it was a bit interesting and not too weird. But I guess that's just how it goes when you're an artist and you have a very creative and weird mind. So yeah, let's go back to the video now. Hi guys, I haven't filmed for a while, but I've also been working on my wall hanging / artwork during the evening because I have a big project to work on during the day. But I'm going to show you what I have now. This is what I have so far. I started with the sparkle here in the middle. I think it looks so cute, and I actually counted how many pixels / stitches there are in this piece, and in total there are about 14,000, so that's a lot of stitches. And now I'm about halfway, so I think I've done around 7,000 stitches, which is really weird to imagine because that sounds like a lot. I'm so happy with how everything is going. One of my friends who might be watching this video said it kind of looks like Milka, like the chocolate, because Milka, their branding is with cows and it's in purple. Now I kind of can't unsee it, but I guess that's the beautiful thing about art. You can just interpret it. it like you want. I'm just using my signature colors that I usually use, which is almost always purple, so you know, it happens to look a bit like Milka, but that's not the story behind this artwork. The story is like, I had a dream that I saw this and I wanted to have it, so I made it in real life. Dreaming is probably one of my top special interests. I could talk about dreaming to anyone for like hours because it's such a special experience to me, and I also love sleeping. But okay, I'm going to, well, not now, but in this video I'm going to continue this artwork, and in real life I'm going to work on the project that I have for a client. So see you in a bit. Okay guys, a little update. I am at row 62, I think, of the 106. So I'm over halfway now. Oh my god, it's turning out so cute. I'm so excited. One thing I wanted to talk about is I will have a lot of skeins of yarn left. I kind of miscalculated how much yarn I needed, so almost all of this will probably be left over. Maybe I'll use a few more skeins of yarn of this collection I have at the back here. And I also calculated approximately how long it would take me to make this wall hanging slash art piece, and in total I'll probably work about 45 hours on it, and I still have to do about 18 hours. I just did a little calculation because I'm very nerdy when it comes to recording time when you're crocheting. I don't know why, it's just so fascinating to me. So according to my calculations, I still have to crochet for about 18 more hours and then I'll probably be done. I'm so excited. By the way, I had even more comments that it looks like Milka, and now I'm thinking when this wall hanging is done to crochet something on it, because I was talking about it to Evert and I was saying like, maybe I should write on it, not Milka. And I don't know, maybe I'll ask you guys for some feedback at the end of the video about what I can write on it, or maybe I should just leave it empty. I don't know, you can leave your feedback in the comments. And yesterday I spammed a picture of what I have so far everywhere, like on Discord, on Instagram, because I feel kind of low on dopamine. By the way, I don't know if you can hear my washing machine, sorry about that. I am feeling kind of low on dopamine because I've been working on this for weeks now and I don't have a finished project to share with everyone, so I kind of was fishing for compliments yesterday, or trying to fish for compliments. I will admit that I love fishing for compliments when it comes to my work, because getting compliments on the artwork you do are like the best compliments ever in my opinion. Oh, and the last thing I wanted to talk about, because I have been rambling a lot, but I don't think if I've mentioned this before in this video, but this wall hanging is quite literally like the first thing I ever transferred from a dream to real life, because as I mentioned in my voiceover, I have this weird obsession with sharing things from my dream with the real life. So I feel very happy that I've now almost literally transferred something from a dream to real life. I know it doesn't really work that way because you can't actually transfer things from a dream to real life, but that's just how I'm imagining how it's the closest to possible to transferring something from a dream to real life. And it just makes me so happy because I have this weird fixation with dreams and wanting to share everything from my dreams with everyone. By the way, this night I had another dream. I usually have a lot of dreams with ideas that I suddenly get, and this night I dreamt about getting a sleeve, and it was kind of weird. I'm not going to actually do it, but imagine if I had a dream about a tattoo and then I would actually do it, because it would be a cool idea. But usually what I dream is not a very cool idea. I had like this dream about a star being held by multiple people, and then a pond with lily pads and then flowers here. It was really random and weird. I'm not going to actually do that sleeve, but it looked a bit like the idea I have for a sleeve maybe in the future. I'm not sure yet, so I just want to give some examples of the fact that I have a lot of ideas in my dream, but they don't turn out to be amazing dreams each time. Usually they are a bit weird because, you know, it's a dream. But yeah, I just love getting ideas in my dream, and they're almost always very weird. And yeah, I guess I'm going to start the next 18 hours of crocheting now. I just said to Evert that it would be a fun idea to do like a race on The Sims. Maybe we could each stream at the same time, and we could do a race on The Sims on who gets the most children in one stream. I think that would be a very fun idea for a stream, and then he could also make like a YouTube video about it maybe. I think that would be a very good idea, although I say so myself. Well, it kind of was his idea for who can make the most children, but like it would be cool if we would do a race for it, like each on our Twitter or something.
Baby.
Hi guys, it's now in the morning and I almost have to go to my internship. But during my internship, I actually have some time now to work on my own personal projects, and I'm so tempted to just work on my crochet project because I only need to work on it for about 4 more hours and then it's finally finished. But I have a paid project, and yesterday I got a whole list of feedback, so I think I'll first work on that project, although I'm so tempted to just finish off my crochet piece. But yeah, I mean, I have to set priorities, and then when I get back home I can continue with the crocheting, and I hope in the next clip I can show you the final result. Hopefully. Okay guys, you can already see the yarn on the background for my next project, but I won't start on my next project yet because I'm going to show you the result of my wall hanging slash artwork piece. I don't know what it is. I still have to weave in some ends or hide the ends, but the result is so nice. Here it is. I don't know if you can see it. It's actually very big. It's almost as big as, or is it as big? No, it's a bit smaller, as my canvas painting here. There are about 14,300 stitches slash pixels in this piece. I'm going to lay it down now. I'm still thinking if I should put a little quote on it, but I'm actually thinking to just leave it blank because we were thinking about not Milka, and then Evert was thinking not Milka, just a dream, but I thought it was a bit random, but he said that would really make people think or something because it's actually based on a dream. Now I'm a bit over the part of which people thought it was based on Milka. I don't care that much anymore, to be honest. And also, I don't know if I edited in this video, but I don't think I'll release a pattern of this because I really want to work on my artist's era, and I really want to work on more concept pieces and more crocheted pieces like this, because I think that would really be a nice niche as an artist. But I don't know if I talked about this before in this video because I don't really remember what I filmed, since I've worked on this for over 3 weeks and I've spent over 30 hours on this. I don't remember exactly how many hours. So that's it for this video. Be sure to check out my be sure to check out my other videos as well. I do a lot of illustration, crochet, do it yourself kind of videos. And I hope to see you in I hope to see you in next week's video. Have a good day or night. If you enjoyed the video, please let me know by liking or commenting, because it really helps. And I'll see you next week. Bye bye.